Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Cheers for stopping by. Well, what can I say really? We're out in a what do you call it? A storm warning. Yep. Inside there is my portable 27 meg 11 meters or CB radio, portable radio setup, which I've been on a link up this afternoon. Breaking 3-4 Charlie Tango X-ray 009 calling. Not as I have much luck. Also, we run these for PMR 2 meters 70 centimeters. In case anyone didn't know, I am a licensed amateur radio operator. So, yeah, all down to I've done it really, guys, just so I can use the radios in a shit at the fan emit scenario. I have got some military radios as well in the house. I think I'll show you that I'm at the end. And we'll make this a kind of communications video. So that'd be pretty good. Like I said, I have packed it away however, so I will have to actually I'll just show you a bit quick what we're using here. But there's a 6 meter roach pole, which we strap this antenna. It's just a wire antenna. It's actually called a T2LT. If you don't know, just a vertical antenna. We go into a handheld CB radio, and I run that off. Bear with me, it's in my pocket. I run it off this car jumper unit. Now these things, guys, I highly recommend these. Even if you haven't got a radio or whatever, jump start your car, charge your phone or whatever you want to charge. There's also another outlet there for other things, and this particular one does, if you can see it, it's 12 volt, 16 volt or 19 volt, so you can run laptops off it and stuff. It's got torches on it as well. I think it's a yeah, and a press and hold is a nice super bright white light. So yeah, it was about £50 at the time. There's some info on it, guys, if you're interested on info. It's 50 amps or just over 50 amp actually, but yeah, there's some info. Well, I haven't seen these before, guys. They're amazing. Get one. If you can hear that rain, it's absolutely terrible. There's not much going on here today, to be honest. So it's just, like I said, a radio video. Kind of. I will show you my military radios when I get home, after I'm at the end of this video. But yeah, fair enough, pretty good. Being as a storm, really. So we've had something to eat, plenty of coffee. We're just slowly packing up, to be fair. But yeah, don't know what else to say. Perhaps we'll have another cuppa. Fire's going, an absolute treat, which is the main. Right, we'll catch you in a bit. I've got some mash, instant cheesy mash. I may make, oh god, yeah, we got that though. It's fucker Haven Ridge Light. Use this thing in action, in anger. Plenty of. Right, coffee's done. Oh. Who wants one of these? Come on, guys. Come and get one. They're amazing. Right, I've just wandered away from the setup for a bit, just so I can show you guys. And we have got some radio controlled tanks with us as well, but we won't be filming them today. I was thinking about it, guys. This is the first real bad rain we've had since I purchased the Timo bag for a tenner. So that'll be a good test to see if that's dry when I get home as well. So yeah, like I say, we are breaking down camp now at the minute. Fire's gone, put that out. I just got the radio stuff to put away and a couple of tarps, and yeah, we'll be out here. Alright, now for the not so fun bit, which is going to be getting the tarps down and put away in the rain. Awesome. Alright, this is also a topic I want to cover at some point, guys. Bothy shelters. As some people say they're rubbish, blah blah blah. I always got one in my bag, if for nothing else, just for keeping the kit dry. So yeah, I have made a brew on top of the mountain with it, and yeah, it does work. You know, just for stop and make something to eat or whatever. But that is the main reason why we use this for, is keeping all the gear dry before we move out. Right, let's get on. We'll have a quick look at them military radios. Right, so oh, we're back home, soaking wet. Let's see how this stuff is in this bag. So like, oh, that's actually bone dry in there. There's some I picked up some fat wood when I was in the forest, and my dinner that I didn't have is in there because I couldn't find it when I was out. Anyway, let's have a look in the main compartment. Right, is it dry in here? That's the question, isn't it? And the answer is, it is completely bone dry. Like, some of the stuff's wet because I put it in there wet, obviously, but oh, that's awesome, that is. Didn't see that. Before anyone says anything about my first aid kit being in my bag, let's have a look in my pocket. Personal first aid kit, right. Anyway, yeah, dry as a bone. Dry as a bone inside, guys. That's impressive. I think just felt like I can't find my big tripod, so using this little one, balancing on a really rickety box. So yeah, like I said, my military radios, these three here. Some of you will probably know what they are already, and I say if you're out and about, I always got, not this particular one, but a PMR radio. That's just like an ordinary, just like a walkie-talkie radio that you can buy from anywhere. You don't need no license or anything. 8 channels. I think we get 16 now, but this particular one is an 8-channel radio. You know, just bog standard radio. There are people that monitor these guys, trust me. So, you know, if you're ever stuck and you're out, need help, this is better than nothing. Or, you know, if you're out with your kids or whatever, have one each. I've got loads of these. I used to give one to each of the kids when we were out, and the missus, we'd all stay in contact. Great. Any you can get them for as little, well, very little money. Also again, for not a lot of money, the Bofang radio that I left switched on by the look of it, so that's going to need charging. This is actually a ham radio, and this covers quite a lot, but you can use it on PMR as well. Wink wink. Although you're not supposed to, I will add. Yeah, again, these are not expensive, but they're really good. That's a bomb-proof radio. The state of it, that is probably, I don't know off the top of my head, 10-year-old, and I still use it every time we go out. I've got different versions of this as well. So again, very handy. So we'll throw them on the side. Right then, let's get to the military stuff, the interesting ones. Right, now these are old radios. They don't use these anymore. Military don't use these anymore, so they are quite old. However, they're cracking radios and they still work. So at first, this is Clansman 351. Bear in mind, that thing's quite heavy, and on top of that, you've got the battery as well. Which together, I know guys, the lighting is just garbage in here. Oh man, my fault, I had the camera on the wrong settings, guys. Yeah, Clansman 351. Man portable radio. Well, all these are, to be honest. Yeah, as you can see, this one's got a 10-meter conversion for use on different bands. I won't go into all that, just showing you basically what we've got. That's the 351. Alright then, so next up is the Raytheon 346. Again, pretty heavy bit of kit, this one. I think I got the clip stuck. Yeah, pretty heavy bit of kit, this one, but really good. Covers quite a few bands as well, and again, that big heavy radio battery clips onto that as well. It's a bit like that. Alright then, last but not least, the Clansman 320 Shtf set. Probably my favourite one, this. Even though, by the time you add, yep, you've guessed, by the time you add the battery to it, the thing weighs an absolute ton. But it does cover, like I said, Shtf. That's high frequency, or you know, sort of long range radio then. Like different countries and stuff range. Depending on what power setting you've got that on, obviously. And all these radios, hang on, actually all these radios then will fit onto the backpack frame, which It's by no means a comfortable bit of kit. I've had to kind of make this one up a bit. It started off as a bare frame, but by the time you build the radios up onto that, yeah, you end up with quite a heavy lump of kit there. And so, just want to mention about the batteries. Now, these things, they are real. If you know, you know how heavy they are, right? I've got a few of these, but they're really heavy. So, my solution to that, cause yeah, all these radios are 24 volts. Right, so I had to come up with a way of getting lighter batteries. So what I've done, I took an old one and gutted it and chopped it down. As you can see, it's a fraction of the size of that. Weighs absolutely nothing because it's empty, and that's just a plastic bottom. And I've put in there a 12 to 24 volt inverter on the end of a cigarette lighter. So now I can plug that into there, or straight into the car if you like. But for out in the field, again, we use the power bank I showed you earlier. We simply plug that into there. Away to go. We've got 24 volts to power the radios. And the old handset with a pressel switch there in the middle. We've got that type that you can use. And we also have, if I can find it, wherever I put it, the headset type with the standalone pressel switch there. And all these radios will run any of those, or even both of them. You can plug them both in, so like 2 people can use it. So there we go. All right, here we go, guys. I'm not going to put all this lot away right now because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I really need some sleep. So yeah, if you did find this video interesting, guys, and made you think a bit about getting some comms together, if you haven't, I don't suggest using this particular type because they just weigh a ton, but you know, I'd use them in the house. They are very handy. So yeah, right, stay safe out there, everyone. Any questions on any of these radios, feel free to ask, and yeah, I'll catch you soon for another video. Bye for now.